What is up everyone, Barricade here and bringing you guys a quick Gears of War discussion video. Before I go further into this video, one thing I just want to say real quick is I did recently get a new headset for my Xbox One, which I am currently using to record my voice. So go ahead and let me know if you guys like this microphone more, if you like my previous mic more, and I'll decide which one to use depending on what you guys like. But anyways guys, today what I'm going to be talking about is one major issue going on with Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and that is the Gnasher's inconsistency. The Gnasher has been having quite a bit of problems ever since the game's release, personally, and I always felt like the Gnasher was very, very strange, and even random at times, and this is coming from a guy who wins a lot of matches and gets a lot of good kills, and you see my Gears of War clips video where I get a lot of amazing kills and stuff like that. So it's nothing along the lines of me, trying to say this because I'm such a bad player and I need to adjust to the game or anything like that. It's simply because the game overall um, is good, but the Gnasher can be extremely random at times and even unfair, even in my favor. There's times where I feel like even I shouldn't have gotten certain kills because the Gnasher is just overall extremely strange. So what am I talking about exactly? There's times where the Gnasher seems to be not working correctly. You're shooting this dude like a bunch of times and he's just not dying, and then out of nowhere he just gets that one shot on you that completely destroys you. And it's true. It happens, both ways. There's times where I feel like I'm honestly sponging shots. This guy is shooting me like 3 times and boom, I destroy him. And then there's times where it's the other way around. I have a perfect advantage on this guy, shooting him like 4 times, and then he shoots one bullet and it completely blows my head off. And the dude is literally like a mile away. What is going on? So, GameSpot recently released an article, and pretty much they pointed out that the coalition pointed out that the Gnasher is inconsistent in the game, and that the coalition actually is going to be releasing a patch soon for the game to hopefully remedy this and hopefully make the Gnasher more consistent and more better for the game overall. And one example that they gave in this article is they actually have a split screen private match on the same console, and they have the Cog and Locust character at point blank range, and the Cog character, who is actually a Dizzy, shoots the Locust square in the face. Literally no reason for him to be missing. Literally no way that the Gnasher should not kill him. And you see it on both of their screens that the Gnasher does nothing. It completely misses. The pellets fly by him, and the Locust is still alive. And the guy is literally barrel stuffing him at this point, where he's right in his face, hard aiming square up in his face, and yet it somehow still misses. This is pretty much proof at this point that the Gnasher is not working correctly like it should be. And while I'm not going to be bashing the game, overall I love this game. I've been recording, I've been playing this game like crazy, and while I haven't been playing as much as I want to, thanks to life and work and stuff like that, I still say that I do play this game quite a bit as much as I can. And I really, really love it, but I do have to say that it does have its faults, and it definitely needs to be improved on in certain areas, including the Gnasher. And I'm really, really glad that the coalition pretty much pointed this out and said, this is an issue, we're going to get it fixed. The only problem that I have with them, though, is that they haven't given an actual date for when this patch is going to hit, the Xbox One servers for this game, but they do pretty much said that they're working on it and it's going to be implemented soon. So what the main issue with this gun, though, honestly, when it comes to the Gears of War Ultimate Edition and even Gears of War 1, is that when it comes to the Gnasher, it's entirely different than that of Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3. And while this is not necessarily a bad thing, this could be pretty much the reason why it's so inconsistent. And what I'm talking about is in Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3, when you shoot the Gnasher, first of all, it comes out of the tip of the barrel on the gun. So it's a lot easier to aim. It makes more sense. Whereas compared to the Gears of War 1 and Ultimate Edition, it comes out the center of the screen, which personally I have to admit I don't really like. I'm not too fond of, but I've adjusted and I can use it now. It's not a big issue. But that can be really bad for players that don't know that or understand that. And then another thing, the major, major big thing, even more than the center of the screen thing, is that the pellets for the Gnasher are completely random every time you shoot, compared to that of Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3's, where every time you shoot the Gnasher, it comes out in like a eight looking shape, looks like the number 8. Whereas the Gears of War Ultimate Edition pellets are just kind of random and just all over the place. There can be times where the pellets are in the center, or they're off to the side, etc., etc. and I believe that they need to either mess with the pallets a little bit or at least make it to where when you're at point blank range, it actually makes more sense and works. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about the Gears of War Ultimate Edition Gnasher. Do you guys think it's inconsistent? Does it need to be fixed? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching and take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.